Students, so in science we are seeing about the structure or the excretory system. We are seeing in excretory system we have seen about the structure of kidney, and the kidney is having a special organ, a special part called as the nephrons. So we shall see about the structure of nephrons. So each kidney consists of more than 1 millions of nephrons. So nephrons are uniferous tubules or structures and functional units of the kidney. So they are the structural and functional unit of the kidney because they are doing the main function of removal of excretory product from the kidney or from the body. Okay, now let's see about nephron. So each nephron consists of a renal corpuscles or Malpighian corpuscles and a renal tubule. So they are having renal corpuscles and renal tubule. Renal corpuscles are otherwise termed as Malpighian corpuscles. The renal corpuscles consist of a cup-shaped structure and it is called as the Bowman capsule. It contains a bunch of capillaries called as the glomerulus. So, the main parts of this structures are Bowman capsule, glomerulus, renal corpuscles and renal tubules. So, blood enters the glomerulus capillaries through afferent arterioles and leaves out as a efferent arterioles. And afferent and efferent arterioles are seen in the glomerulus, which brings the blood and which takes away the blood. So, these are done by the afferent and efferent arterioles. The Bowman capsule connects the renal tubule, which contains three regions, namely proximal convoluted tubes, Henle loops and the distal convoluted tubes. So these are the three tubes which takes the bloods away from it. So the distal convoluted tubes opens into the collective tubules and the nitrogenous waste are drained in the renal pelvics, which leads to the ureter and stores in the urinary bladder. So then the urine is expelled out. Now let's see the functions of it are the mechanism of urine formation, how it is removed. So the removal of the intercellular waste by the kidney with the help of this nephrons we can see. So the process of urine formation includes the three steps, that is glomerulus filtration, tubular reabsorption and glomerulus secretion. So what is glomerulus filtration? So urine formation begins within the filtration of the blood through epithelial wall of the glomerulus and Bowman's capsule. So the epithelial walls will absorb the or filter the urines by with the help of the epithelial walls in the glomerulus and Bowman's capsule. The filter is called as the glomerular filter, and both essential and non-essential substances are present in the blood are filtered. So the waste materials, even the wanted essential materials are removed by here by the glomerulus. Next we can see about the tubular reabsorption. Next comes the tubular reabsorption. The filter in the proximal tubule consists of an essential substance such as glucose, amino acids, vitamins, sodium, potassium, bicarbonates and waters are reabsorbed from the blood. So these are content of the blood. These are reabsorbed in this tubular region. Then tubular secretion. Substance such as tubular secretion we can see about the tubules, that is the what it secrete means it secretes the potassium and hydrogen ions to secrete in the tubule. So this secretion is done in the tubules. This tubular filtration is finally known as the urine. Again, along with the secretion, the remaining is called as the urine, which is hypertonic in man. Finally, the urine passes into the collective duct to the pelvis and through the ureters in the urinary bladder. When the urinary bladder is full, the urine is expelled out through the urethra. So this process is called as the micturition. Micturition is nothing but the removal or expulsion of the urine through the urethra, as called as a healthy person exhales 1 to 2 liters of urine per day. Okay, so a healthy person, a normal person excretes 1 to 2 liters of urine per day. Now let's see about the mechanism. So already we have seen the three mechanisms, is it no? That is the glomerular filtration, tubular reabsorption and tubular secretion, which is going inside the nephron. Even though kidney is called as an excretory organ, that the main activity is done by the nephron, so only it is called as the structural and functional unit of the kidney. Now let's see, if any fault occurs in the kidney, how the waste are removed. So this is done by artificial kidney, and otherwise it is called as the dialysis. So dialysis is or artificial kidney when kidney loses its filtration efficiency, excessive amounts of the fluid and the toxic waste accumulates in the body. This condition is known as the kidney failure or renal failure. So renal failure means when the function is not done by the kidney. So for this, an artificial kidney is used to filter the blood of the patient. The patient is said to put in a dialysis, and the process of purifying blood by artificial kidney is called as the hemodialysis. So hemodialysis is nothing but the process, or the patient is said to be put in a dialysis as a process of purifying the blood by the artificial kidney. So purifying the blood by artificial kidney is termed as hemodialysis. So hemodialysis means when the renal failure cannot be treated. So some problems can be because kidney stones and some problems may arise. So this can be treated. But some renal failure cannot be treated. For that only this artificial technique is done, that is hemodialysis. So when the renal failure cannot be treated by drugs or dialysis, the patients are advised for a kidney transplantation. So even this is not done, they has to be removed, that is the kidney has to be removed, and transplantation of kidney from other patients can be advisable. So this is only hemodialysis. So kidney failure may causes many fetal problem in human. So for that kidney transplantation is advisable. So that's all about excretory system, students. So remaining, or we shall see the next class by about the human reproductive system. So in excretory system we have seen about the structure of kidney, structure of nephrons, their form, and then mechanism of urine formation and dialysis. Thank you.